Alright, so this is Mike and Gregori here with Hans and Klaus from BonFire. We're getting ready to play Rocklahoma 2009 on Sunday. And so the band's come a long way since being coached with being chilled as an easy child. With your veteran status under your belt, what's been the most important thing you've learned about the music business?
The most important thing, I think, is save some money for the lawyer. So play the strings maybe 20 times, and save the money for the lawyer, because they are sharks in the business.
Second is never trust a manager.
That's the second.
Second is never trust.
Yeah, because it's the word music business. These are two words, music and business. But ones they want to play music, and the other guys they want to make business. And those things, those two words, they don't actually really fit together. And there is always confrontation.
Kind of like oil and water.
Yeah, and it's the same with every band. You're starting off at school, and you just want to go out and play. Somebody offers you a contract, you just sign it because you want to go out and rock. And after a couple of years, you realize where did my money go? But then it takes another couple of years, to settle all these things. That happened to a lot of bands also to us.
I think I know where this next question's heading with that answer. If there's one thing you can change about the music business, what would that be?
Managers.
Managers. Yes, sir. I kind of got that picture from the first answer. All right. Has your band heard about Rocklahoma before you guys can play this year?
Only rumors. Rumors that
this
there's
is the third year.
Yeah. Rumors about a great big festival in the U.S.
Finally, a big festival in the U.S.
And because in Europe, big festivals like this exist for a long time.
Sure.
A long tradition, like Monsters of Rock and that kind of stuff. And there was this rumor in Europe going on. There's a big festival in the U.S. now, and they have about 20 to 50,000 people, and all the big bands from the 80s and the 90s played. And we said, well, that would be a good thing for us to play there next year or in 2 years or whatever, because we haven't been there for 20 years in the U.S. And this guy Sam, which was a big fan in the 80s of us, he called us up and said, "Hey guys, we want you here at the Rocklahoma." We said, "Wow!" And so the whole thing came together.
Glad to see you. I haven't got a chance to see you guys. Live in Montana, so we don't get to go shows. And I think you guys get on the show for a while. So, speaking pretty loud,
I didn't get that because it was
speaking pretty flop, of course, where would you rank Rocklahoma amongst some of the places you play?
The thing is, it's really outstanding. I think it's, I've never seen such a quiet crowd. I'm not talking about loudness, but peaceful, Just
I've seen one confrontation the whole time I've been there.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just people hanging out, having fun.
Family atmosphere.
Yeah,
Kids
very,
running
very
around.
good. And I think that's what rock music is about. That's why it survived. So many influences on the music scene. Like if you look at hip hop, or rap, I mean, what's that all about? They're killing their own idols. And rock and roll is like it's a family thing. Bringing young and old together, and everybody still can be a rebel.
Look at my dad over there.
Yeah.
I think it's also like a kind of also healing in this festival. When I walked yesterday around this area, I really saw older people and very young people. So I think it's a little bit of the spirit of Woodstock in this festival for me.
I think a lot of people feel that same way. They have experience like that in Woodstock or which is kind of cool because I didn't get to experience Woodstock. Okay, now as both of you guys left separate times, of course, and reformed and then you come back again with BonFire. Could you walk us through this time and how you guys come to want to reform BonFire and all that stuff with that?
I mean, I think there are things in life you can't guys left the band. This was also a management thing, you know. They told me, you know, they split the band like Caesar did, you know, divide and conquer, yeah. That was that thing that they did, you know. So it was no fun for me then again staying in the band, you know. It wasn't the band like it was before. And so I left the band too. And after a couple of years, I mean, the rest of the guys, they didn't get a deal, no contract. And the record companies, they always said, if you want to do a record, try to get the original singer. But they couldn't get me, you know. So I asked the guys, you know, I met Hans again. We were writing songs together again. I said, well, let's ask them, you know, if they give us back our name. And they said, yeah, you can have it, but it costs you
money.
Yes, some money.
Yes, sir.
And I said, okay, if your friendship is that good, you know, you get the money. So we bought our name back, our own name, and started up again. What was that? 94? 94, yeah. So
Been a little while now.
It's been a while, yeah, a couple of weeks.
Okay, now it's Don't Touch the Light was remastered by Tony Rubler, is it? Okay, how was the decision to add the 7 songs? Where did that come about? What was the process that got those songs on the album?
Well, these are like bootlegs from this period of BonFire.
So you guys got a collection of bootlegs, different people that oh, great.
So they are not that good sounding, but I think it's for the band it's a good
live feeling.
Yeah.
You're always looking for something which is special, you know? And bootlegs always have been treated like something illegal and stuff like that. We said, come on, let's make it legal, you know? Let's release it. Let's do something. And she goes, yeah. This is new metal.
Yeah, maybe
A lot of noise.
bump it up just a little bit. We're good.
It always had the feeling that bootleg is illegal, you know, and we said, let's make it legal, release it. And I mean, what's the point, you know? Sometimes you don't release bootlegs because the band played bad or whatever, you know, the bands are scared, you know, if people hear that. But that's the truth. You have good days, you have bad days. And why should you hide something like that, you know? So we said, come on, get it out to the people.
Okay, now, Schistlers play Die Robber. That's what your album is kind of derived from, correct?
What's that again?
Schistlers play Die Robber. Is that how you say it? Die Robber?
Oh.
Now that was the play, correct?
Die Räuber.
Yeah, Die Robber.
Die Räuber,
Okay.
The Robber.
Now your album, The Robber, was there ever a thought of making this a conceptual album behind the play?
Actually, no.
No?
Because we never wanted to do theater because I hate theater.
Okay.
And that was actually the start of the conversation with that director and the boss of the theater. So first of all, I want to say I hate theater. And everybody went quiet, you know. The director said, well, that's a good start.
Sure, you're honest.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, everybody who goes to school has to read, you know, books like this. Not interested in German literature or whatever, you know. It's very dry and hard stuff, you know. And you hate that when you go to school. Most
Kind of
people,
Shakespeare-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Schiller, for example, is the German Shakespeare.
Okay.
Very famous German author. And I hated it at school. And so, well, for me as well, it was a good start because to come over that hate towards literature, you know, it was very interesting, you know, getting into that stuff. And I found out the story is nothing. There's no big difference if you look at the stories they write now. It's the same thing. It's about love. It's about hate. It's about greed. You know, same things. You know, if it would be a Kevin Costner film or whatever, like that Robin Hood thing, everybody would go, yeah, cool movie. You know, and the original play was I think 6 hours and a half. So the director shortened it down to 3 hours. So it's really still long, you know, people sitting there for 3 hours, but they have the music now. They have the rock music, and the band is not hidden somewhere in the back or in some how do you call that? In some cellars where they play, you know, and then they just hear music, and we're on stage with the actors, you know, playing live and part of the robbers. You know? So it's pretty different what the people are used to seeing.
I recently heard that you guys might be doing some additional dates in the States. More come about there, or just this still just a thought?
And this is our first start after 20 years. And we thought, well, let's do this thing here, and perhaps there are some promoters who want to do BonFire again for 2010, to do more shows.
You're looking for the opportunity to basically do the show too as well.
Yeah.
Hope to see you, man. That'd be great. Okay, let's see here. I also see you're working on a new CD that's going to be released next year. How's this coming? And tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
You know what we can expect?
Well, we are just in the first songwriting part.
How many songs you guys got?
Well, about 11.
About 11?
It's not.
Some of them might not even make it. Just
But it will be of course, hard stuff and also ballads. And people BonFire now, I think.
Sure.
We'll be in the tradition between Fireworks and Point Blank and the Robber and Strike 10 maybe. There in between double hits, you know. So we stick to our guns.
You know, Staring Eyes and Make Me Feel It, my absolute favorite songs together. I love the guitars, you know, the screaming guitars. I love the melodic vocals, the energy that both songs do. I just love singing. You know, sitting around singing. Are we going to hear those songs today? We've got a set list going.
We're not sure about the set list yet. Of course, we play a lot of old material, which was released over here.
First two, I believe.
Yeah. So especially Don't Touch the Light, Fireworks, and Put a Light, that kind of stuff. And we also play some material from the new albums.
Good.
Because, I mean, you have to do that.
Sure.
You can't.
That's what you're doing now. It kind of promotes it too.
Yeah.
People need to get familiar with that stuff, not beating the same old horse, you know.
Yeah, because some bands go up and play only the old stuff, you know. And we say, no, come on.
Mix it up.
Mix it up.
All right. As Rocklahoma 09 is upon us, is there anything you guys like to add to conclude this interview that I might not have touched on?
I must say I really feel stage fright.
A little nervous after.
I am, but I feel stage fright always. And people go, well, that's normal. You need that. Nobody needs that, you know. Stage fright is something I hate, you know. But I think,
That's
to
a
be
good
honest,
feeling.
yeah,
Good, nervous energy.
yeah. So I think it will be a very positive show, and can't wait to rock.
How about yourself there, Hans?
Yeah, so it's always Klaus used to say it was a hell of a swing from Germany to here. And I hope these guys outside will rock with us.
Oh, you're gonna bet it, man. You guys gonna bet it. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
It's been
Mike.
a pleasure.
Pleasure talking to you.
All right. Can't wait to see you.
Bye to everybody. Rock on.
That was great, man. Really appreciate it.
Our pleasure.